good morning. I'm coming to you from Staunton, Virginia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I've heard a couple people say it two different ways. I'm gonna go with Staunton. This is the Amtrak station here. I'm gonna give you a little tour of the area, see what's here. There's an old building here that's standing next to me. It's the baggage room. I'm gonna show you that. That's from 1902. Looks like they're doing some work on the historic station here, but it doesn't look like it's open anymore. Maybe they're gonna revitalize it and get it back. There's a little bit of history in the area. Come along with me, let's go make some memories. Check this place out.
Special shout out to our channel members. Thank you so much for all your support. If you would like to become a channel member, hit that join button down below. There are some really fun benefits. Come have a look. Thanks for watching.
So here's some of the old, this is the old train station in here. Looks like they're possibly trying to do some sort of renovation, or maybe they use it for something else, I'm not sure. And this right here is the baggage room. It says circa 1902. That's why now it's a studio of some sort, it says. Lily's Studio. Interesting. There's some more of the station down that way. I'm gonna see how far I can go and what all I can film here. There's a pedestrian bridge above me. I don't know what that goes to. I saw the steps going up to that when I was walking out. Let's see what else I can find over here. Some stuff out this way. I don't really know what all's here anymore. It's like some sort of studio. Walkway here. There's some old train cars up here. This is cool. Appalachian Piecework entrance that's currently closed. Antiques and whatnot. And then they got a couple old train cars here. One looks like it's a gift shop. Wonder what this one is. It has a walkway to it. Interesting. Closed. The caboose is closed. But then they repurposed this old train car. It says fabric, yarn, and gifts. I don't know if this is entrance around the front, but that's pretty cool. You can see where they cut into the rock. Probably to build this train station. There's that pedestrian bridge again, which leads to a walkway up there. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm gonna run up there or not. There's another old train car down there. It'd be nice if a train would go by when I'm here. But you can see the other part of the station's down on the other side, so I might have to go back out to the main street and then walk around. Because they've got this here all gated off. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to just cut through here. I guess I can. If I get yelled at, I'll just pick up and leave. Hopefully I can get back through on this other side. Hopefully there's a place to cut through over here. So if you're picking up the train here, I guess you catch it up here somewhere. This old building was nice that was here. Hopefully they can renovate it. They got a lot of chairs and tables in there, so maybe they use it for special events or something. I don't know. Yeah, I was able to get back through. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's much here. Just some benches. The downtown area around here, when I was driving through the city of Staunton on my way to the station, I got off of Interstate 81. I had to drive just a couple of miles through the city. There was a Hampton Inn, Red Lobster, Applebee's, grocery store, gas stations. You know, your typical things you would see in a small town. So apparently, in addition to the Amtrak, there's also a Virginia Scenic Railway here. I picked up one of their brochures. The Allegheny Special and the Blue Ridge Flyer. The Blue Ridge Flyer, it says, is a 3-hour round trip departing 3:30 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Allegheny Special is 3 hours at 10:30 a.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm guessing one must go one way, one maybe goes the opposite direction from here. I don't know. Interesting. This was the Signal House. Wow, this is from 1886. And then it tells you even here, they'll notice Amtrak station passengers. This is an unstaffed station. Station parking is for dropping off and picking up. Only day parking is available on the city parking deck a block north of New Street. Waiting room opens 1 hour before and after each arrival. So it's an unstaffed station. This was the Signal House, 1886, which is now the waiting room, even though it's got no place to sit because all the benches are full. There's restrooms in there as well. You got the benches full of other stuff. Looks like they're doing some maintenance in there. Public parking. Shows where ATMs are, restrooms, bicycle racks, visitor centers. Huh. Woodrow Wilson Presidential Library at his birthplace. Stonewall Jackson Hotel and Conference Center. R.R. Smith Center for History and Art, and other bank museums, Camera Heritage Museum. And it says to Newtown Historic District in that direction. So there's actually, looks like several things to do in this town. So this might be a place, I just don't know how rentals are here. If you were to get off the train here, is it easy to rent a car? There's a lot of that stuff in the downtown area. This town wasn't that big. I'm guessing you could walk to everything. But the hotels that I passed were more up by the interstate, and that was a few miles. You wouldn't want to walk that. So you'd have to either get an Uber, or getting an Uber in a small town is not always the easiest thing. Like, look at these old buildings. This is so cool. An old cart here. It says to visit our shops, arts, crafts, antiques, and restaurants. Just look at the view of the city from here. Going down the hill. You see an old church up there. This is definitely a nice little small town that you'd want to come and check out. Once again, I'm kind of sad that I'm not able to do more in this area while I'm here, but it is what it is. Okay, so the bridge that I found is called Sears Hill Bridge. 1906, when the train station was built, the bridge was erected. An earlier wooden bridge was on this site in 1888. It's on the Virginia Landmarks Register and National Register of Historic Places. So that's what it kind of used to look like. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. Huh. This was a C&O station. It says the Virginia Central Railroad extended westward from Charlottesville to Staunton and on to Clifton Forge by 1854. There's a little bit of history. And it just says railroads, hospitals, and warehouses. It says you're surrounded by Staunton's 19th century commercial heart. You can see there's a few more cabooses down that way too. I might walk down there and check those out. It says the trains took injured soldiers to converted hospitals like the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind. All the activity made Staunton a target, and in June 1864, Union General David Hunter's U.S. troops came calling. They destroyed the station, warehouses, and other buildings of military significance. They pronounced Hunter's men's vile Yankees. Oh, I can understand. I mean, war had to happen. Am I allowed to go up on this bridge? It doesn't say I can't, so I'm going to go up here. This was the Sears Hill Bridge. I'm going to take a walk up here. Why not? Now, it'd be cool if a train came while I was sitting up here. To be honest with you, I figured this was just going to be a small little station with not much to look at. And there was some historical significance here. There's this cool bridge that's on the National Historic Places. Huh. There's no sign saying you couldn't come up here. Once again, look, the locks. That one has a fish lock. Never seen anything like that before. Yeah, here's the train tracks looking in the one direction. And that's the station down there where I was walking around showing you everything. And here's the viewpoint in the opposite way. Wonder what else is over here. This is so interesting. Barnes Sears, Woodrow Park, and Sears Hill neighborhood. This is where I'm at. And this is Dr. Barnes Sears, who is a career educator and a Baptist minister who was 65 years old when he resigned as president of Brown College in Providence, Rhode Island, and moved to Staunton. He became the agent of the Peabody Educational Fund to dispense funds throughout the South and Southwestern states to establish free public education after the Civil War. Huh. Dr. Sears. That's the Sears house, which it says on here it's a private residence, so you're not able to go see it. And then the Sears Hill neighborhood. Some history there if you want to read it. And then Woodrow Park. It's unclear how the park was named, but there's two local theories. U.S. President Woodrow Wilson, who was born in Staunton. Oh, so President Woodrow Wilson is from here. Well, that's cool. Woodrow also means row of trees, and it would be appropriate for the trees that stand within the park. My guess, though, it didn't come from that. It came from the president, if I had to guess. Definitely was not expecting to be at this station in this area for so long. It's definitely worth checking out. I don't know what's up here, if anything. There's stairs here that don't really lead to much. They just lead to there, and then you still gotta hike it up the hill. It's like some sort of park or something. I'm not gonna go too far because I gotta get myself back on the road. The biggest thing was to come up here for the views. Okay, it just walks you in. This just walks you right into that neighborhood. Into the Sears neighborhood, Sears Hill neighborhood. Oh, those other train cars, there's two right here. That's the two that I showed you, was the yarn and gift shop. Just do a quick panorama of the city here. If you come through Staunton, Virginia, passing through on the Amtrak, hop off if you're able to, and walk up this bridge and take in these views. Beautiful. This is going to wrap up my quick visit here to Staunton, Virginia, to check out the Amtrak station. If you like this video, hit that playlist at the end of this where we check out Amtrak stations from all over the country. Got a bunch of them on there. So go ahead and hit that playlist, find the city that you maybe are heading to, traveling to. See if the vlog can give you some information. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. As always guys, I'll see you soon.